Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, TigerTag12, however you want to call me, I don't really care. And today, we're going to be making a little bit of a different video. A video that I actually didn't want to do, at least like this. And a video that I thought was only fair if I did it, because I have always tried to be, upfront with you, being honest with you guys, since this is my channel and I like to have certain transparency. Now, by any stretch of imagination, none of my videos are sponsored by Wargaming or any other stuff. I have 299 subscribers at the moment. I'm very thankful for all of you guys who have subscribed. Great you're on board. Thanks for the subscription. That really means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm a small channel, right? And I'm playing a game that is maybe not as popular in certain places like the United States as it is in other places like Russia or Europe. And the story of how I ended up on this channel has always been kind of a fun one, since if we have to go back, it was like 7 years ago. I'm just telling this right now to have a little bit of a background information on my channel, I lived in Moscow at that time. That was 2010. I just moved there and I wanted to get an account on World of Tanks. That was the time when, they showed that gameplay. They showed gameplay of the vehicles, the tanks, and it looked so awesome back then. I know if we take a look back at the game a few years ago, it looked horrible up until 2014, and then 2015-16 they really revamped the entire game. Now I have a good rig, I can run it on very, very high settings. That wasn't always the case. If you go back a few years down on my YouTube channel, you will see that there is pretty bad quality on those videos. That doesn't mean that I don't enjoy my videos, but yeah, it's just important to see where I've been coming from. I created my account back then, 2010. It was in closed beta. Unfortunately, I couldn't participate, but they signed me up in 2010, somewhere around that time. And 2011, I was able to get into the game. That is when they released the game, somewhere around 2011. And I actually got into my account on the 27th of April, 2011. And yeah, it's a pretty damn long time. It's now, if we take into consideration next year, it's going to be 7 years of World of Tanks for me. That is an astonishing number, and I think also one of these hobbies that, with YouTube, with World of Tanks came YouTube for me, and it was completely new. It was something completely different. So why do I give you such a long intro into this video? Usually I don't do that, right? Well, today I want to cover something that is highly controversial. At least for my channel, it's very controversial because I'm always very critical of World of Tanks. I'm always very critical of Wargaming. But at the same time, it could be viewed kind of as a hypercritical statement coming from me, since I've always been this critical. But I just hope you guys understand my point of view on this thing, because I really adore this game. I've been playing it for 7 years non-stop. There were definitely some parts where I did have like a drought. Wasn't very interested in playing it. There were other games that kind of grabbed my attention, but I always came back. This game always got my attention, and this year around, I've been very happy with the services that Wargaming have provided and how they have managed to revitalize World of Tanks. And this Christmas theme right here, it's very important. If you have logged into World of Tanks, which I do think you'll probably have in the last few weeks, you have noticed that maybe my channel or my account is pretty damn buffed up. If you have looked at one of my 2 or 3 videos that I've released in the last few days, you'll notice that my gold amount, my credits, okay, credits maybe not, my gold amount and my premium days count is really high, like 72,000 gold. What the hell is going on? So, like, Tiger Tank, what were you doing? Were you like spending thousands of hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get the 72,000 gold. Or what happened? Did you finally use your YouTube money that you have? No, don't worry, I don't have any YouTube money on World of Tanks. Well, no. There is a special going on, and I really like to cover it right now because it's very important that you guys know about it, and it's important that you forge your own opinion on this. And most of you guys probably know it's the loot boxes that have come into this game. And I know 2017 loot box is a very, very, very bad word to use, especially after the entire Star Wars Battlefront 2 dilemma. If you have heard about it, that is a game that was released and pretty much progress counted on loot boxes. And if you paid real money for loot boxes, you got the better equipment, so you were better in game. So yeah, pretty much pay to win. That is one thing that a lot of people like to throw at this game, pay to win, because you can pay gold and get gold shells. But that is another topic, all completely different. I've made a video about that some years ago. Maybe I'm gonna cover it once more because I can understand why people are upset with the system World of Tanks has, but at the same time, I would not agree wholeheartedly on the pay to win situation, or the just the thought of pay to win in World of Tanks. It's not that easy, especially in this game. But you guys probably have known or heard of me with the premium tanks. I have quite a few rants about premium tanks. At the same time, I do own most of them since I am a tank collector. I did pick up most of the special premium tanks. The newest edition being the T92 and the Type 59, which is the creme de la creme for every single tank owner. If there's one tank that is very, very hard to come by, it is the Type 59. And how did I manage to snag up this vehicle? Well, that brings me back to the point of this video, the loot boxes. If we go into this area over here, you can see there is a loot box symbol down here. Now, I'm going to make this little video a little bit longer, it's going to be more thoroughly explained because I don't want to rush into things and give you guys the wrong kind of vibes, the wrong opinions. I just want to be up front with you. And you can see there is currently the festive atmosphere going on. I'm going to cover this real fast so you'll understand the point of these loot boxes in World of Tanks right now. So basically, there is the decoration system going on. It's Christmas. First of all, I wish you guys a very nice holiday season. I forgot that at the beginning. And this year around, since decorations are nothing new, they kind of added new things, or at least added some new or additional parts of festive atmosphere that you can decorate this time around. Like you have the house that you can decorate, you have the lanterns outside, all the entire space right here is kind of very personalized to your likings. The tree, which is like the main attraction as always, and the snowman, which is super cool. And as last year, there are 5 different tiers of decoration, or 5 levels of decoration. And you can get all the way to at level 10 atmosphere. And how do you get that? Well, you can get crates, loot boxes by playing the game, but these loot boxes are generally nothing special. They just give you like little trinkets like 3,000 credits, so nothing special. The big money that you can make is from the loot boxes that you pay for, but we get to that eventually, don't worry. Stick with me and I'll explain the entire situation thoroughly. So what you have here is 4 different types of Christmas. You have the modern Christmas, that is the United States. Then you have the Chinese traditional Christmas, actually not Christmas, excuse me, it's Chinese traditional New Year. Then you have the Soviet New Year, actually this is traditional Christmas here, and then you have the Soviet New Year. And since I do have kind of a connection to all of these different Christmases and New Years, with like personal reasons. It's very nice for me to see the different spirits in here. But if you take a look into the book that you can unlock, you'll see there are different things. And what you can immediately notice is that there are 5 levels of decorations. And this book allows you to, you have to get all 5 different decorations for all the different decorations for all the 5 different levels. And you'll get something very special for this. Now let's take a look at the collection that we have finished up. Like, I have 2 trees completely finished, and one of the trees being Modern Christmas. I have all the tier 5 decorations, and trust me, you will only get these tier 5 decorations, all of them, by buying these crates. Now, before we get there, let me just explain what this does for you. Like, if I get the entire thing right here filled up, what does happen to my World of Tanks account? Like, yeah, it's a collection, who cares? This collection does give you a very special gift, and this gift is you get a Modern Christmas style camouflage that you can equip on the United States, on the United Kingdom, on Japan, and Sweden. These 4 nations you can equip these things on. Then 4 holiday inscriptions and Christmas stocking emblem. So why is this important, Tiger Tank? Why would you care about that? It's just a camouflage, right? Who cares? Why would you want to spend so much money on camouflage? Well, there's another backdrop to it, and that is that all of these 4 nations get an accumulated bonus of 48% in credit income, experience income, and crew experience. So, like, do you get this bonus only by having reached tier level 5? No, you don't. But 48% is the highest bonus that you can get. It's the highest bonus that you can achieve in this atmosphere. Except actually you can get I think 54 was, I'm not sure. 48 is the highest bonus you can get for at least one nation, or these 4 nations. Imagine that. It's almost 50% increase on credits and all the other stuff. So if I would be driving my bonus tank, my Primo Victoria, a Swedish premium tank, I would get an additional of 50% credits, 50% experience, and 50% crew experience. So that is really, really nice. But to achieve that, you will have to, well, grind a very long time, or quite a while, or you spend money on these crates, because I didn't get any more Christmas missions. The only missions that I have remaining are like 2 or 3 missions. And it's kind of tricky at the same time, because the game just froze, excuse me. It's kind of tricky at the same time because obviously when you open these crates you get like different stuff. So there's a decoder where you can actually put in these decorations that you don't want, and you can craft them into the decoration that you want. Let's say traditional Christmas, I need a level 4 gift that is on the tree. And there are like 2 or 3 gifts on one tree, so you get like a 33% chance of getting that, and you'll be spending 420 shards. If you imagine level 1 brings you 10 shards, I think a level 2 brings you 30 shards, level 3 brings you something along the line of 40 shards, level 4 100 shards, and level 5 250 shards. That is not very much you can go for, except if you buy these crates where you can turn in these decorations and turn the shards into something you'll need and you can equip. But the bonuses that you receive are very, very nice, with the 48% increase in credits and experience for that specific set that you unlock. Like, as I shown you before, the Soviet Christmas here gives me a bonus for the Soviet tanks, but I only get this bonus of 48%. You can get a bonus of 24% if you have like reached level 2, or if you have level 3, you get like 30% bonus, which is nice as well. But if you like reach level 5 and get all of these things, you'll almost reach a level 50% bonus. So very, very nice additional experience for your tank. It's not the only thing that we'll be receiving. First of all, you'll be receiving the T29, the New Year present, the Tier 3 tank. We're going to be talking about that one eventually. Just log in, you'll get the tank. You don't have to do anything else. And if you reach like different levels of, atmosphere, different atmosphere levels, you can do that by equipping better decorations on your tree. You'll be able to receive certain credit discounts on tanks. Up to tier 5, you get 100% credit discount on these tanks. And at tier 6, you get an 80% discount, tier 7, 60, then 40%, or 50%, going up to 40, and then 30% for tier 10. At the same time, if you reach tier 10, you get like different tokens. You get all the 4 different female crew members, which is always nice because they have 3 different perks. And you'll get like a decorative high caliber class 1 for participating in the New Year special, if anyone is looking out for these awards. Since I know there are people out there, most of the people don't care about them, but still there are some who do care about. So that is why I just want to keep that in play. So how do you get these things? Well, you buy boxes, and we're gonna just do that. I'm not actually going to buy them. Maybe I'm just gonna go pick up 2 or 3. But I'm gonna show you guys what this means and why I'm showing you why I'm not making a rant video of these boxes, and why this is actually a fair deal right now at the current moment. So we're currently looking at the holiday ops that is going up until the 15th of January. And you have all these different loot boxes. And the 5.81 Swiss franc tax that you'll be paying, or just the money that you'll be paying, is almost, it's almost 1-to-1. Like, I'm not sure what you're paying in the United States, but I think it's $5.99 for 3 boxes. So if you want to pick up, let's say, 75 boxes, you'll be paying 97 bucks. And this is exactly what I did. I did the 75 boxes for 96 bucks because I wanted to try it out, and I wanted to give you guys kind of a review on this. And of course, I wanted to see if I get anything cool. Because if we take a look into the boxes, there are different things that you'll be getting. You're going to receive, at least you're going to receive 1 level 5 decoration and a random decoration of any level, and at least 250 gold. And if you buy 75 boxes, you're going to end up with at least, if we're going to add that together, you're going to end up with at least, quick math, 75 by 250, 18,750 gold. So if we take into account, if we take a look into World of Tanks real fast, and we jump into the premium shop, and we take a look into the gold outlet, and let's say we just want to pick any amount of gold, we're going to go for 18,750 gold. Oh, that's weird. 7. We have to delete the front number first. It's always so annoying. Okay. 18,750. So we will be spending 18,750 gold at least. You're gonna reach at least this amount of gold. That is $74 or $75. But keep in mind, that's the minimum amount of gold that you'll be receiving. And what is else in these packs is 7 days, 3 or 1 day of premium. 350, 500 or 1000 gold, an emblem or inscription, well that's nothing too interesting, 500 or 100,000 credits, a T28E with F30 or AC1 Sentinel and a Panzerkampfwagen B2, and then the ones that actually get lucky will receive the Type 59, the T26 E5, the Lorraine 40T, then the Scorpion G. And 75 boxes is a lot of is really a lot of boxes. And that is a lot of different stuff that you can receive. If you get a tank double, you will get the gold equivalent. And if we take a look into my garage right now, I have 72,000 gold. And when I started, I had 38 gold. I bought a 75 boxes deal and an additional 11 boxes. That's very important to note. And I've gotten 72,000 gold. 59, or at least it was 70 days of, no, I think it was 63 or 4 days of premium. And I've gotten the Type 59. I think I have gotten 3 or 4 tier A premium tanks double because I already own them in my garage. And now I have pretty much all the tanks that are in the game. At least all the premium tanks that are in these boxes. And I've ended up with 72,000 gold. And I will never need any more gold for, you know, I think a long time, because right now I can extend my premium time pretty much 3 times, almost 3 times. I can have 3 years of premium. I can buy like a bunch of tier A premium tanks in the shop right now. I can buy the FCM 50T without a problem, the Matilda, the Excelsior, I already own all of the Russian premium tanks, Valentine 2, excuse me. Well, here I don't own a Panther 88 yet, and here I own almost every tank that is in the game. So, if we take a look at that, like, I'm set for a very long time with gold. And if that is what you're looking for in these packs, if you want to get a tier 8 premium tank, or if you want to get gold, this is exactly what you are looking for. And this year around, like, this is the part that I want you guys to pay very much attention to. Is this might sound like extremely much money. Even the 25 crates with 38, 79 sounds like a lot of money. But at the same time, you will never get a better deal with gold, premium time, credits, and premium tanks in a bundle, because this outweighs the entire value that you've spent by, I think, 2 or 3 times or 4 times the amount that you would have to spend normally. And that is important. That is why I want to tell you guys what's going on. That is why I'm not critical, because obviously it's loot boxes, and I know it's gambling, and I know it's addictive to some people. It's probably very insulting to some people who really hate gambling, who hate loot boxes. They give you a certain advantage with, you know, getting these premium tanks that nobody else can get. And it annoys some people who cannot buy these. I know, I do understand it, but at the same time, this is the best deal Wargaming have given the players at any time in World of Tanks. There's no deal that is as good as this deal in World of Tanks. And this time around, I even have to say that 75 boxes one it's pure luck, I know, but the chance of getting one of those tier 8 premium tanks is very high. At least when I did this. I'm not sure if they fixed it. I'm not sure if they changed the chance of getting tier 8 premium tanks, but just to point it out, I was very lucky, and I got the Type 59. I got a few tier 8 premium tanks, and I've got enough gold for a very long time. At the same time, I got the nice camouflage. I got the bonus for, you know, the collection, and I'm pretty much set for New Year's. Obviously, I have to learn. That is why I'm not producing very many videos. But it's important to note that I'm sure that some of you guys will disagree with me, that this is a bad system, that this has nothing to do with all the tanks. They should just, you know, take it away. You can dislike it. I want to hear you guys' opinion, but I think this year around, this Christmas, at least this Christmas special for the people is kind of fair for what they spend on the game, because you receive very, very much for an amount that you would usually pay a lot more for. That is what I want to cover in this video. So obviously we can't end this video without opening some crates. So I'm going to open 11 crates and we're going to see if I'm going to be lucky in these 11 crates. And I know this channel just turned over into a gambling channel. And yeah, no, don't worry. We're still going to be focusing on World of Tanks and gameplay. And I think I don't have to worry about gold for a very, very long time. So we're going to open these 11 boxes and we're going to see what we're going to make. And to clarify, that was $20 that I spent. And we're going to add this all up with our calculator. And we're going to see if it is really worth it. So 11 boxes, 20 bucks. 20 bucks gives you about, I think, 4K of gold. So we end up with 500 gold on our very first box. Seven days of premium plus 250 gold. And we're just going to add the value of 7 days of premium. 7 days of premium would be 1,250 gold. One day of premium plus an additional 250 gold. We're just going to add the days of premium eventually. 3 days of premium and 250 gold. $500 gold. So yeah, because of the premium, that's 650 plus 250. So we're at 3,900 gold right now. And we still have 6 boxes remaining. We almost opened, I think, about the half now, more than the half. Plus an additional 500. Let's see if we get really lucky. That would have been a tier 4 tank. That is about 1,500 gold. We're at 6K gold now. $6K gold, 6,000. Wait, let me add it. 250 plus 500,000 credits. But we're not gonna add the credits like that because it doesn't really bother us. 250 gold plus another 1,500 for another tier 4 vehicle, tier 4 premium tank. And to top it all off, 750 gold, which makes a total of, if we include the days of premium, 8,650 gold plus some credits. And what would that mean for us if we jump over to the premium? So we spent $20 for 11 crates, and let's see what we would have gotten for 11 crates. So we would have gotten for almost $20. Let's add an 8 in here. Let's add a 7 in here. 5. So we would have gotten 4,400 gold. We actually paid 19.21. We would have gotten 4,400 gold for this amount of money, and we ended up with almost 9,000 golds plus an additional, you know, plus the credits and the ornaments. So altogether, I would say not a bad deal in getting gold, because you'll be getting much more gold. So if we have a look at how much 8,000 gold costs, we can just add this here. 8,000 gold would have cost us, since it was 900, it would have cost 38, 37, and that is the equivalent of 25 boxes. So if you want gold, if you want, you know, gold premium time, just buy these boxes. And I don't mean it as a joke right now. If you buy these boxes, you're going to be ending up with a lot more gold than you would be ending up with just buying gold. So this is a much better deal than any other of these gold deals that they have currently on the market. And if you buy these gold deals, well, you're kind of missing out on the real value here, because $72 for 72 bucks for 18,000 gold and 30 days of premium. If you pay like the $90 bundle for 75 cases, you'll get like 70, at least 50,000 gold probably, plus additional 30 or 40 days of premium. So yeah, I think definitely it is better for value. So I know it is kind of not very usual for me to do these kinds of videos, and I don't want to support too much of this, and I think it's important that we note okay, yes, Wargaming, they have made a pretty damn big amount of profit out of this right here. But it's important that we keep in mind that we still do benefit also from this kind of market practice. So I'm just going to show you guys what I'll need for the complete collection of the Chinese holiday special to get the camouflage. I'll need a 3 topper, I need an ornament, and I need another ornament. So 3 different things, and at level 5 it's going to be quite expensive, as you can see, 1,440 shards. Getting 11 boxes wasn't enough, and we're gonna see what we're going to get. So I'm not even sure if it is the right thing. It was the right thing, and now it's going to be, yeah, gambling part, because if you want to get these tier 10, you know, level 10 camouflage, it's going to be quite tricky. You'll be spending a lot of crates, and you can see if you're unlucky, like us right there, you get the entire wrong thing because you just bought the wrong thing. And yeah, that does happen. And you can see 250 shards for 1 decoration. That is obviously not very much. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know it was a longer video this time around. I know it's not a very unbiased opinion. It does come from a guy who does enjoy World of Tanks very, very much, and who does benefit from these, or has benefited from these crates. And I think that it's just important that I do announce this at least a little bit, so you guys do know what it's all about. And yeah, I hope you guys do understand this very thorough kind of review of this system. See you guys on the next one.